Each season, we create a design orientation that sets the key looks and ideas for the collection that our buying teams and design studio will work to. This season, we explored the concept of dipped wire, skinny, brightly coloured lines that build up a final product with a delicate, hand-painted feel, a look which we identified as an emerging trend. This idea mushroomed into a story that you'll see across the accessory collection. We were helped by an enthusiastic workshop in India that we've been working with for a number of years now, who took the idea and created hundreds of versions for us to select from, including the collection of Thyssen dipped wire plant pots in orange and bright yellow, and a new loom wire lantern for £20. It's a very contemporary, bold look, and one that is very Habitat.
The key additions this season are a new range of desks and dressing tables, all designed in-house and briefed to fill gaps in the collection. We've looked at a range of designs. The very feminine Emile dressing table uses an oversized mirror that makes it a real showstopper, whereas the Limbo dressing table is a very compact, understated design made from oak and just £250. For desks, we've explored two ideas. Eppo is our new contemporary take on the writing bureau. It's a small-scale, striking design by Naoko Kanehira, with a two-tone oak and grey finish and a fold-down front. Finally, the Oakley is a masculine-looking desk at the top end of our pricing structure, but a real statement piece.
We've sourced the season's collection of vases from all over the world: Portugal, China, Thailand, Vietnam, and we've worked with small workshops and factories to create a collection that experiments with colour, glaze techniques and textures to create some really unique pieces. The Aggie vase uses a hand-applied reactive glaze, meaning that every finished piece is different and individual. Similarly, the Jackson vase uses a glaze and wax finish that reacts in different ways and creates some brilliant pattern variations. So for £30, we're really getting a one-off piece.
Habitat is famous for its lighting, and here we're looking at 4 pendant lights with 4 different personalities that show the unexpected ways in which we're using materials in the new collection. Reflecting the natural and organic design orientation for this season, the Shoot pendant shade has an exaggerated hand-woven fringe made of natural bamboo and has a very retro vibe to it. We visited the factory in northern Vietnam where the Shoot pendant shade is made. It's made from a really thin bamboo peel and is woven by women, and each piece takes about half a day to make. While the seagrass shade uses hand-woven seagrass to create a casual, upside-down, basketless shade. Bull is a very organic looking glass pendant, a simple glass soap bubble effect for £80, and Verity is a studio designed print on a classic bull shape.
The starting point for this year's outdoor collection originated from a watercolour artwork our pattern designer Martha Coates had drawn when exploring the question of what a Habitat floral should look like. In line with the seasonal dipped wire trend, she created sketches of flowers using skinny black lines, and then used loose watercolour splodges to add the colour interest using our seasonal colour palette. We've translated this onto textiles, ceramics, outdoor furniture and picnicware. In terms of picnicware, we've really been trying to get away from purely using melamine and been looking for other materials on our buying trips that could work in an outdoor environment. One that is particularly exciting is a new eco-bamboo composite that we've introduced for the new Nadi picnic collection. It's incredibly pure and fully biodegradable, as it uses only natural ingredients such as natural bamboo fibre, rice starch and natural gum in its construction. You can basically eat it.
We've been looking at new storage collections in direct response from design briefs from the buying team, in terms of scale, function and price, resulting in 3 very different solutions. The older range is a pared down design with a country feel to it. Its mix of pull-out natural boxes gives a nod to the Puritan rural feel, offset by its coloured frames, either in linen or a sage green finish. Alton, by contrast, is the more contemporary urban storage design, in bold red and off-white, with a practical slot detail that allows remote controls to access the media centre. Finally, the Mano collection uses a woven cane surface to create a semi-translucent door panel that elegantly incorporates objects inside the overall design. It's a very 1970s look, and you can achieve various effects just by moving objects around inside.
We've sourced woven products from all over the world, using materials such as contemporary copper wire to hand-woven bamboo, and look specifically at basketware being used for different functions, from everyday storage to serveware, lighting and more statement design objets. Each piece has been handmade using very traditional techniques, but we have made sure to add a unique Habitat twist to them. an interesting modern shape, or bright colour finish that brings them right up to date. The Adder basket, for example, is handmade in Vietnam and is so named as it was inspired by traditional snake charmer baskets. So it has a very strong shape, but then updated with a bright colour pattern to really give it personality. The Kyoto collection of lanterns is also hand-woven, but we've played around here with size, going from small tabletop to oversized statement for £35.